Okay, we finally have some game details on Rush Week and how it will be played. The game was delayed and will release on September 26th of this year to allow more testing for the developers. Now that we know what Rush Week is about, a lot of people in the community is not impressed due to the random solo queues. But I want to take a different stance and see which mains will benefit from Rush Week, killer or victims. Gunn did say this 1v6 game mode will provide a new way to play TCM. But to be honest, all they did was add in essence of Friday the 13th game by adding in similar ways to escape, such as calling the police by radio or phone. So instead of trying to unlock multiple gates and doors to escape, you will need to find items around the map to help activate escape options. One issue that is in front of everyone's mind is the random queue selections that will randomly select who will play the killer and who will play the victim. If you are a family main, then you have a 1 out of 7 chance to get your preferred side. And this is a problem because even though playing the killer in Rush Week sounds to be the best option, there is a high chance you will not be playing Johnny, which will cause a lot of disconnections if you are a bad victim player, or you just prefer to play Johnny. On the other hand, killer mains might want to stick with the regular game mode of 4v3 instead of playing Rush Week. I believe Rush Week is a good option for people who just play solo and is not bothered by not playing with a group of friends all the time. But if you want to play Johnny and is tired of ending up on the victim side, then you may not have the patience to play Rush Week. The one thing that should be on everyone's mind is, will there be disconnection penalties in Rush Week? Tell me what you think in the comment section below. If you are a victim main or would like to play the victim because you can't get into the victim side in the regular game mode, then Rush Week is your chance because the odds of playing one of the sorority girls is very high. Victims will have new outfits as well, but those outfits that's in Rush Week will only be available for that game mode. If you're like me who is forced to play the family due to long lobby wait times to play the victim in the regular game mode, then you will probably enjoy Rush Week. The downside of playing the victim is that there will not be any perks available, so you have to sacrifice perks for playing the victim in Rush Week. But if you never play victim in 4v3 game mode, it could be worth it. Now, there is a downside to playing the victim that is not in the core game mode, and that is the fear level. The higher the fear level the sorority girls have, the easier it is for Johnny to find them. The victims in Rush Week can lower their fear level by completing objectives, which is not what we are used to in the 4v3 game mode. It is a big disadvantage for players who do not normally play the victim. If you are a killer main, or is a Johnny main at that, then you are hoping for a chance to play Johnny. If you end up with Johnny, then you have to hunt victims without the footsteps perk, but by using their fear level. Since there's only so many objectives that we know is needed to be done to escape in Rush Week, this could mean a few victims' fear level automatically starts to rise due to the lack of objectives to be done due to Russian victims completing them all. Made you think. But this is my opinion before seeing how the game mode plays. So with knowing all we know about Rush Week before it starts on September 26th, Rush Week will most likely benefit victim mains in my opinion due to the odds of playing the victim. In the same light, it will also annoy victim mains if they end up playing Johnny more than they like to. I am a family main, but I do not play Johnny, so it will be interesting for people in the same boat. The big question that will be answered is, will TCM be revived with the new game mode Rush Week? Tick tock, Gunn, tick tock. Welcome to Mr. Unleashed World.